hurricane is in the building.
Put that on. Okay? Big fucking Trina, not the little one, okay? Hey, what's up, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl, Hurricane Katrina. What's going on? So, I was supposed to be recording this video with my daughter, but she left, so I'm just going to do it by myself. It was supposed to be like a mukbang Q&A, but she left, so I think I want to make this into a, this is going to be like a mukbang / story time, okay? So right now we're doing, what I have right here is boiled eggs and like some nice good sauce. So right now we're doing like the rival boiled mukbang, okay? Or whatever. And this story time, this story time is going to be about the first time. See, I don't know what you could say on YouTube or what you can't say, and I don't want to say the wrong things. You know, they'll tear your little account up. So, what I was about to say, this story time is going to be about when I first did the grown up stuff. If you get what I'm trying to say, my first time having yeah, my first time having intercourse. What? What you say? Who? Woo. What's the woo woo mean? Oh, okay. My first time having woo woo. This story time is gonna be my first time having woo woo and my first time reading. Okay. So let's get into this video. So my first time. This time I lost my virginity. They don't say penetrate. Okay, so basically, the first time I lost my virginity. So I'm gonna tell you about the first time I lost my virginity. I think I was about, I had to be about 16, 17. No, I think I was 15. I was young. Yeah, I was 15 because when I moved to the group home, I was 16. So yeah, I was like 15, and I was dating this boy named Rodney. Like, Rodney was so cute. When I tell y'all, Rodney was so cute. Like, Rodney was like, he was like really, really cute, but when he used to walk face and everything. And he used to hang out with the hot boys. Like, if you're from New York City, then you know who the hot boys are. If you know, you know. Like, the hot boys was like, those was the group of boys to be around. Like, and they all looked really, 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 really good. So, those was the boys to be around. And, you know, Rodney used to hang out with them or whatever. And, you know, I met him and we started dating or whatever. And the relationship was really, really, really dope. Like, the relationship was really, 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 really nice. I met Rodney in Manhattan in the Village on Christopher, like in the Village in Christopher Street. This is before I transitioned over to this lovely lady right here. I was still my old me. And I had my fitted on with my Jordans or whatever. And he was in the Village and he stopped me and was like, come here. So I went over there and we started talking. And, you know, we exchanged numbers and he was like, call me, da da da. Mind you, come to find out he lived in the Bronx. I lived in the Bronx. So it was like, nah. I lived in the Bronx, he lived in the Bronx. So when he called me the next day, you know, we was chatting or whatever. We ain't wasted no time to link up, whatever. We linked up probably like 2 days after we met and exchanged numbers. And he didn't live far from me. He lived in Rochester, so that was like, you know, I used to live on Prospect. So that was right there, so us linking up was not a problem at all. Like, I really enjoyed him. And we wound up meeting up or whatever. And we met up You know, I met him in Parkchester. He introduced me to his family and stuff and all that, or whatever. His family was really, 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 really sweet. Really, really sweet family. Um, he introduced me to his little brothers. He had two little brothers, or whatever. So cute, so respectful. And I would come over to his house. You know, the first time I came over there, I spent the night. This is probably like the third day of us even meeting each other. Like, he wanted me to spend it at his house. And you know me, I'm like 15, so I'm hyped. I'm ready to, you know, like, I was young, but I was grown. Even though I was young, I was grown. Was I 16 or 15? I don't know which age I was, but I was one of those ages. But that's neither here or there. So, you know, let's get to the part. So, you know, one day I spent it at Rodney's house. You know, we kissing and all that. We doing whatever, whatever. You know, we laid up, we hugging, da da da. And you know, I never did it before, so you know, this would have been my first time, and I only done, you know, other things. I never done that, so this would have been my first time losing my virginity. So I spent it at his house. I go home the next day. He called me. We meet up. We go out to eat or whatever. He take me shopping. You know, we chilling. Like, the vibes is real good and all that. Like, I like him. And he was actually, at the time, he was actually a popular butch queen at the time. Like, he was a popular butch queen to like the the party scene. You get what I'm saying? And I was just me. Like, I was just me regardless. Like, I was always, you know, me. Even before I transitioned and before I became Hurricane Katrina, I was always still like this, a popular person. Like, I was always like somebody, like, I was just always popular. You get what I'm saying? Like, so after that day, I spent at his house and I went home and we met up again. The next day, he took me shopping. What else he did? He paid for my haircut. He paid for me to get my hair braided by the Africans. I had got my cornrows all the way to the back or whatever. He paid for those. So we wound up. His mother's not home. He invited me over to his house. His mother's not home. His mother and his stepfather, they used to go on vacation a lot. So they used to do a lot of vacation or whatever. She was on vacation. He invited me over for me to spend the night. So, baby, mind you, at this time, I didn't know that you had to dush and do all these things because I'm 15 years old, so I don't know nothing. I don't know you have to do this and do that to prepare yourself, you know, for this. You know, when it comes down to you doing this, you got to prepare yourself for, you know, whatever, whatever. I just thought you just, you know, you do it, you get it over with. You like, either you like it or you don't, and that's it. So let me tell y'all this, okay? We go in the room. First, we watching TV. First, we watching like TV or whatever. So we watching TV. You know, we cuddling. We cuddling. We doing all that. When I tell you, we started kissing or whatever. And baby, when he hit that light switch, when he hit the light switch and turned the light off, I already knew in my head something said, girl, it's about to go down. When I tell you I was so excited because I liked him so much. Even though it was only like a couple of days and it was a little bit of time, I still liked him so much. Like, I was 15 years old, so I didn't really know. Um, was I like 15? Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to be 15. But listen, once he turned that light off, I knew it was about to go down, and I was ready for all of it. I was ready for all the antics. At the same time as I'm ready, my heart is beating so fast. Like, my heart is beating really, really fast, 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 fast. But at the same time, I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. So, he turns the light off and, we doing whatever we're doing, whatever. And then, we start to get undressed or whatever. And as we start to get undressed, things lead to another. You get what I'm saying? He goes and he get this and he go get whatever the things that, you need for you to do with, And when I tell you, when he went to go in, it felt amazing. It was felt so, so, so good. So as we're carrying on and we're doing what we're doing, and he's taking my virginity, I'm just like in heaven. Like everything just feels so good. It feels amazing. Like I'm just like I'm enjoying this because this is actually my first time because I never did this before or whatever. So basically, he's tearing me up. Basically, he's tearing me up. I'm enjoying it. I'm going crazy. Ow, ooh, whatever the case may be. I'm screaming, saying his name and all that and all this other stuff or whatever. And baby, I started to smell something. Like something wasn't smelling right. So I'm like, damn, is that his breath? Like, what's going on? So I'm thinking that's his breath. I'm like, I know that's not his breath smelling like no shit. That better not be his breath smelling like doodle. I know that for a fact. I'm like, I know that better not be his breath smelling like doodle. Son, I went, I stopped him if something happens. Like, I stopped us from doing what we was doing. And baby, I went to go turn the light on. And when I turned the light on, when I tell you, there was doodle everywhere. Like it was doodle everywhere. Like doodle was on the floor. Doodle was on him. Doodle was on the walls. Doodle was on the garbage can. You would have thought I ate a thing of White Castles or something, or you would have thought I ate like a whole Thanksgiving meal. The way it was so much doodle in that room and that it smelled so bad. But you know what was the cute part about it? Mind you, I was so embarrassed. Like I was so embarrassed. I went and started like I scrunched up and was in the corner, all messy and stuff, still all messy. You see me over there trying to go hide in the corner, knowing you just made this big old mess. Like I was so embarrassed, like so embarrassed. But the sweet part about it was he didn't make me feel uncomfortable. Like he made me feel comfortable. Like he was basically like letting me know like it's okay. Like it's okay, it's okay. So I'm like, you sure? Like you sure? I'm like, I'm over there. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing. Like I'm over there acting like I didn't rob the bank. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I act like I was on my way to going to jail or something. The way I was apologizing, like I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I am so sorry. Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. He was like, it's okay or whatever. And he started like cleaning up the room and stuff. And I went in the bathroom. As I'm in the bathroom, he came in there and actually like put me in the shower. Oh, excuse me. Gave me a change of clothes, and he actually washed me up. And after he washed me up, and I dried off and got dressed and stuff, we just laid down. The room was cleaned and everything. We went and we laid in the living room on the couches, and we just watched a movie. And he just like held me, and he whispered in my ear, and he was like, "It's okay," and like kissed me on my cheek or whatever. And baby, I think from that day on, for me doing that, I think that's what stopped me from actually being a bottom a lot. Because me growing up, I was always at the top. So that was my first time bottom, being a bottom with him. And after that, I guess I just like always decided to just top because I never wanted that to happen again because it was so scary. But I'm not gonna front. I did bottom like every now and then or whatever the case may be. But listen, I was so scared to bottom after that. I know. Mm-mm. I ain't like how that went. That went right, boy. That was not done. I was so scared to bottom after that. I just was topping people, topping. And it was so crazy and so weird. But I think that's why now, as me being trans, I think that's why I'm more of a top than a bottom. Like, cause I'm a verse, and don't nobody can judge just because I'm a woman. Don't mean I can't be a verse. I can be a verse. Like my sexual preference and what I do behind closed doors is my business. But I'm not ashamed of being a verse either, as me being a woman. You know, like it is what it is. Like I'm me. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to do what makes me happy and what pleases me. You get what I'm saying? And me being a verse, that's what pleases me. But I think that story I just told you, I think that's how I became a verse. That's how I became a verse because I was so scared to bottom again. As a bush queen, I just kept topping. But of course, as I transitioned, I started to bottom here and there, but not as much as other people do. You get what I'm saying? Like I would bottom here and there, but I would top more. So now today I'm averse, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm averse. I think that's part of the reason why I'm averse. But that was a quick little story time. Just so I could give you guys a video because I know I said I wasn't giving, I wasn't sure if I was going to drop videos in April because of my mom's birthday and my dad passing away is both in April or whatever the case may be. But I had to actually sit down and really, really, really think about it. If my mom or my dad was here to see me now, they would want me to keep going. They wouldn't want me to be stressed or depressed or whatever the case may be. Even though like we're all human, like that's normal for me to be depressed or for me to be stressed. But I know me, and then I know my family. You get what I'm saying? And then I know my best friend Lola. She would want me to be doing my thing. You get what I'm saying? And I know my parents would want me to be doing the same thing or whatever. Of course, I could be sad or whatever the case may be, but they would still want me to continue doing like what I like to do or what makes me happy or what keeps me from being depressed and stuff like that. And me doing my videos and stuff and talking to y'all and seeing y'all comments and likes or whatever actually helps me out a lot or whatever. So that's the reason why I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys and put a video out. Even if the video was short or whatever the case may be, I just wanted to put something out for you guys or whatever. And I think I actually am going to be recording in April. I'm not going to let my mom and my dad, situation. Let me just be quiet because I don't even want to say the wrong things. Is if my mother or father come down and slap me in my sleep or something, so I'm gonna just keep it cute because I don't even know what I was just about to say or whatever the case may be. But I know my mom and my dad will want me to keep going and keep doing what I do, and and stuff like that. But I love y'all guys. I love y'all guys. Make sure y'all follow, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification so y'all watch those ads. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hashtag you coming or you not. What's Google? My hair messing up and stuff. Like, what's happening? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't get a thumbnail. Let me see. That would have been a cute thumbnail. But I'm going to let y'all go, and I love y'all so much, Stormies.